Hello, and welcome to Narrative Tales. In today's episode, I'll be interviewing Ishan Mathur and learning about his experiences in event management, specifically in weddings. Could you introduce yourself and what you do?
As you know, my name is Ishan Mathur, and I'm an event planner since last 8 years. I did my graduation from Jaipur by the institute that provides the event management course, BBA in event management, by the name of NAMD, National Event of Event Management and Development. They have five branches in Jaipur, Delhi, Bombay, Pune, and Ahmedabad. So I did my bachelor's in the event management course as well.
Ooh, nice, nice. So, I'm curious about your schooling. Could you just walk me through your schooling? What were some of your favorite subjects, hobbies? How did you do academically, socially, things like that?
I did my schooling from Jaipur only. The school name is Maheshwari Public School, and my favorite subject was commerce. I took commerce and IP, and I don't have much as a hobby as in, but I like listening music, indie music.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too. Um, yeah. So, how did you pick a college, and how did you know which subjects you wanted to pursue for this?
Basically, I don't want to do pursue commerce ahead. Then I found something I was in basically in the management thought. matlab, I want to only do to management. Then I found this course on online that we can do event management as well. Then I studied online about this. What is the course? What we have to do in this? How can we pursue this? Then I went. I got this college details. Then I went to the college, and then I am doing this.
Nice, nice. So I know in India, usually the main jobs that are promoted for kids is like engineer, doctor, things like that. So event management definitely is out of this sort of main
Out of the
line.
course, yes.
How did your friends and family react to your choice?
They were neutral. They were like, do whatever you want, but you should be doing anything that you makes you happy. They were not pressurizing me to do engineering or something else like chartered accountant course. They were always supportive to me. They were like, do whatever you want, but you should be happy and with the growth.
That sounds like very nice advice. So, when you transitioned from like school to college, what were some of these challenges you faced?
Not much. There was not many any challenges like I can say to you about tell inform you. Basically, I went to college, and since after first semester, I started my training in the same field, planning. So I don't got any some hurdles or the complications in this field.
Yeah. Also, since you like studied commerce and such, and all these and other subjects too in school, did those translate over to the event management in college?
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
event management course is far different from that I studied in school. There's nothing connected with the school colleges, studies.
Huh. So it's completely separate.
Completely different.
Wow. 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 So I'm wondering, what type of like events do you work in? What's that range? And is there like something you specialize in or something like that?
Yes, I'm specialized in wedding planning, the social event. Basically, the major part I do as a wedding planner. Then we can go with the other decorative, but major the icon I can plan for the social events. Basically, it is different. Event planning is divided into two parts: social events and corporate events. So I do the social event parts,
So like,
not the corporate events.
parties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm wondering, as like when you work in event management, do you have to like work in teams and such? And if so, what's it like being a leader or being under a leader?
Mm, Working in this team is very important, plays an important role in event planning. There is no leader in the planning part. If I am a leader, then I can't go with my, I can't, then it will hamper my work. We have to work in a team. If I am a leader or I am planning as a leader, then other my parts, my team members won't be able to work with me as my disvo, as per my so, vision.
So a leader sort of like clashes with that.
No,
Oh, could you elaborate more? I don't think I fully understood.
sorry. What was your question?
So, when you work in teams, is there like leadership and positions like that, and how does that work?
No, 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 no. We all work on a same level, same positions. We have distributed our types of work. Like X type of work is done by somebody,
Hmm.
someone else, and this work is done doing. I am doing this work. The X person is doing other work. Something.
I understand. Yeah. So I'm wondering
There is no
what.
leadership in this.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see. I see. Yeah, yeah. So I'm wondering what are the steps like manage like what are the steps to managing a wedding event? How do you go about that?
Basically, first of all, like as a let's consider you are a client. You came to me, you will just inform me, or you will inform me that you have an event or you have wedding on the particular date. You have booked a. I think there are some chances that you have already booked the venue, or you will say that we haven't booked a venue. The first priority of a planner is to book a wedding venue. Then wedding after the wedding venue is booked, then we'll go for the decoration part. The decor, what type of decor do you want? What all are the events in your wedding going to be? The different events will be on the thematic basis. Like if we go for a cocktail, then that must be should be on a black or silver shimmery theme. For wedding, it should be a royal red theme or something decent, a traditional theme. So we have to finalize the theme. After finalizing everything with the client, we'll go for the vendors. We'll discuss everything with the vendors that we have discussed this with the client. Client want this types of decor. Then we'll finalize the everything costing and then share the costing to the client. If it's okay, then it is a go ahead. Otherwise, then we'll have to modulate the costing and everything.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. I mean, I'm also wondering. This seems like there's a lot of moving parts and such. What's the time that
A
like
lot.
an event did not go according to plan, and how do you work with that?
There are very less chances that event did not go as per the our thinking or our choice because we have worked for the event before 6 years. We are 6 months. We are working for on this that event for 6 months. So we don't have a chance to not to get it on as per our thoughts. But
That
there are much situations we can fall off this.
have you been in a situation where it didn't go according to plan?
Not yet.
That's good. That's good. So, what was the first event you managed?
It was a small wedding as only. It's 1 day wedding tha. Just a morning function, a small ritual, and then evening the wedding reception. I did that event in 2 years back.
Wow, yeah. And also, what are some of the biggest events you've managed?
Biggest event, the few days back, I have managed a 25th wedding anniversary that was equivalent to the grand wedding celebration.
Could
More
you
than that.
could you talk more? Could you talk more about that? I don't think I.
Okay, okay, okay. Usually in India, people don't spend as we can go with the budget range. So usually in the India, people don't spend much on the wedding anniversary as compared to the main wedding event. So the event which I have organized last few days back was in 25th wedding anniversary, and that too continues for the 10 days. It was on 7th day. They have their cocktail parties. Then after 2 days, they have something haldi ritual. Then after 2 days, they have something else. Then continues to till 17. They have 4 to 5 events, and then 17 there was main wedding day. That was their actual wedding day. They celebrated as a royal main wedding day. Uh, they have created their wedding barat, then celebrated Vermala, but they didn't follow that ritual for the wedding. They did everything apart from that.
Wow. How long did that take to organize?
Mm, we planned this. We started planning this in December, approximately 2 months.
Wow. Only 2 months?
Yes,
Wow. That's
this
very
was a
fast.
task for us.
Wow. Speaking of that, like deadline, what do you do when like customers ask for impossibly fast deadlines, or like they
Mm.
request something way too soon?
If it is doable, if we can manage to process or manage to organize, then the basically minimum time we want is 7 to 10 days. We have done the events before 7 days. Well, we have started the planning before 7 days. If it is possible to do, we can go ahead. And if it is something like we cannot do or we cannot process the event part, so we usually ask client not to plan. We have a less time to plan this. The basically minimum time we want is 10 to 12 days at least for an event. If it is a regular event, if it is a grand event, the minimum 2 to 3 months.
Oh, just for my reference, what's the difference between a grand event and a regular event?
Basically, the grand event not it is not a much different, but the suppose if your event has if your event has only one function, 1 or 2 functions, so we can continue. We can conclude it as a regular event. But if you have like 7 different functions, different thematic functions, or everything is different, you have to change the decor setups at the same venue. So it will take a grand event, no?
Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So I'm also wondering, related to these like big asks from you, is there times where clients will ask for like a celebrity, like they will ask for Shah Rukh Khan to come to their wedding, and if so, how does that?
Yes, yes, of course. Usually they ask for the main celebrities for their wedding, and there are celebrity management companies in India who manages the celebrities. So we have contacts with them. We call them. We ask for the dates available. The especially main problem is that they are not available for the following dates.
Oh yeah.
If they are available for your date, then the budget is the second most
Oh
thing. If it is in their budget, then we'll book.
wow, that's very impressive. Managing to like bring in celebrities as well. Oh, what was the? Do you have like any story or experience where a client did ask for something impossible, and you had to deny it?
Yes, in my recent event, that was a 25th anniversary. The client saw something like there was a female with a violin on a higher level, and people are going into their frock and that would dress. That was a gate. Entry gate for the event was a lady on the top of around 12 to 10 feet high, playing violin, and people are moving inside her frock, or the gate was created. But it is done in the previous days, but we had very less time to do that, so we have to क्या बोलते उसको cancel them.
Yeah, yeah. Was there a time where the client was like very unhappy with your decision?
No, usually client understand what are the parameters we can do go with this. If it is doable, they all know. Practically, it is doable, so we can go with it.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, um, I'm wondering like what are the like top three pain points in your work?
Pain points. The first of all, the clients.
Customer
matlab,
service.
customers. Customer service is a biggest one. We uh, just to get the customer in confidence, understanding our themes, understanding our way of work is the biggest thing. And then the second most is the budget.
Oh.
Sometimes client demands more and their budget is very less.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Is there like someone dedicated to speaking with the client?
No, we are two partners. Either my partner talks with him or either me.
Oh, I see, I see.
There is no dedication for the client dealing and everything.
Um, yeah, yeah. Is there like a third pain point as well?
Third pain point is a weather.
Oh,
The
ooh, yeah.
There are some major uncertain weather conditions where we have to manage a lot, or we have to change the setup, complete setup. Like if we have an outdoor setup and there is a sudden rain or the forecast for rain, then we have to switch the complete setup inside the banquet or a hall.
Have you had to do that at any point?
Once we have done once.
What happened? What did you
There
have
was
to?
a uh, it was on a main wedding day. Then suddenly, matlab, it was around 4 to 5 hours before, just before the wedding. The barat was planning and everything was done. But the 4 5 year month was, there was a lot of clouds on the wedding areas and then we saw the forecast. It was like to rain, heavy rain in few minutes or few hours. We asked the client, we discussed with the client. The client told ki we can, if we can switch the some of the part of the setup inside the banquet. So we switched it. We changed all the thing, all the setup inside the banquet.
How long did it take
Although
to?
that, sorry,
How long did it take to switch up the whole setup?
not the whole setup, but a particular setup. Like if for wedding we want mandap is a major mandap plays a major role. So we have to switch only the mandap because the best part and the major part for the wedding is mandap. So we switched mandap to that inside the banquet, and it took around 1 to 2 hours.
Yeah,
We had a backup time for that.
that's good. Yeah, yeah. How many things do you have like do you have backups for a lot of these things? Do you plan for a lot of these cases where they go wrong?
Sometimes we have backups and sometimes we don't. Most of the situations, like for the weather forecast, we usually check for the on the weather app if there is a probability of rain or not, how much sunny it will, or will it quite cloudy. If it is like forecast for next 4 days, or we got a forecast before our wedding, then we plan accordingly. If it is sudden, so we can't do anything. That clients also know. In India, we everybody knows ki if it is a sudden change in weather, nobody can do because it is a very grand setup. Not a grand setup, but then we have a huge structure planned, so we cannot switch everything inside.
Yeah, yeah. So I have a question, sort of opposite to the one I asked before. Instead of like top three pain points, what are the top three things you like about your work?
Everything. I can't elaborate or I can't define that any top three. I like my work. Everything regarding my work, I like. The as mm, Now we can go with the client is a also is a good thing. If client is understanding, if client is going with our mindset, then it is a very good thing. Now, if a client's budget meets our expectations, then we can go. A good weather helps us a lot. If there is a sunny day, we cannot work. If there is a chilled, cold day, we cannot work. The weather has to be pleasant to work because our team is working around 12 hours for the same setup, repeating, changing the setup. For a setup, a team has to work for 10 to 12 hours. Nobody can work in a very sunny day or a very cold day. So we need a pleasant cloudy weather.
Yeah.
So if weather is good, so that is good.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. When it's all like convenient. So I'm wondering, what do you do if a customer's not happy with the event after it's done? Maybe they even refuse to pay the full amount. How do you handle that situation?
There are very less situations where customer do not pay or they are not happy because if we are planning since 6 months before, the customers knows each and everything, each and every point for the wedding. Like we can go with the flowers on an entry. What type of flower they'll find, they know 6 months before on during the planning days, and where on the table arrangements of flowers, so what type of glasses, what type of flower pots they'll get, they know. So there are very less chances to client to get uh, disagree or not to pay. And
Oh, yeah. Have you ever had to experience that though?
not yet.
That's good. That's good. Um, I'm also wondering, what advice do you have for someone who wants to go into this event management field, especially considering it's not very close to school topics or anything like that?
uh, if if you want to go to event planning department or the field, just make sure you have a will or you have a capability to wake up for 24 hours or even more, or work on your single toe, and please be passionate about what you are doing. That's it.
Yeah, thank you. That sounds like very good advice. All right, that's everything I have to ask you. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
No, thank you.
Thank you for watching this episode of Narrative Tales. If you enjoyed, maybe you will enjoy some of my other videos as well.